Hello, and thank you for joining me. I'm your host, Young Morpheus Cage. And in this video, I wanted to talk to you guys about beliefs. Um, we all have our different beliefs, but we never really question how those beliefs are often formed. And if those beliefs, we actually believe in them, or if we've just accepted them because that's what we know and that's what we've been comfortable with. One philosopher which I often like to bring up and talk about is a man by the name of Rene Descartes. Granted, he was not the first who came up with this theory. I think, therefore I am. But he's definitely one of the people who is known for it. He often would say that, how do you even know anything is real? Now, I'm not trying to go to that deep of an existential thought exercise in this moment. But what I do want to convey is, through him going through that deep process of questioning his beliefs and what's been fed to him, and if that's what he actually believes because that's what he's decided on his own, or if the circumstances of his environment have led him to that thought pattern. In one of my last videos, I did the allegory of the cave, Plato. Well, Rene had an allegory also. It's not quite as complex, but I think that it holds the same kind of strength and merit. His philosophy was focused on looking at your beliefs and examining them. And he used the analogy that you should look at your beliefs like a barrel full of apples. And you should take each one of those apples out, stare at them, and examine those apples. It's not that you should reject all of your beliefs. And it's not saying that you should double down on all your beliefs, but you should definitely dig in and research. I myself have been on a path of a journey and self-discovery myself, and hopefully we are all trying to learn and better ourselves and advance in whichever ways that we can. But in that process, the first thing we have to do is we have to go back and question. And I mean question everything. That's the homework which I ask for you all to do in the audience. Whether you were raised with a certain faith, whether you were raised without a faith, whether you grew up mostly through street knowledge and personal experience, or whether you were schooled very highly, whichever circumstances which you might be in, whether you grew up being influenced by certain superstitions because those people around you believed in those superstitions, I ask for you to examine all those things and see, what exactly do you believe and what don't you believe? Sometimes it can be a little bit scary, just like walking out of that cave and hitting the light for the first time. But I believe that, you guys will all be able to figure this out, and you will find a greater fulfillment once you are more sure about exactly how you truly feel on some of these issues. And for some of us, as we dig for some of these answers, depending on how deep we decide to go, it can give us a greater understanding of our own self. So on this pathway that we're going to get into, talking about some of these issues, I first ask for you to strip away some of your preconceived notions and reject some ideas which you've already came in preconceived notions. Strip those things away, examine all of them. You might come out still the same way on some of those positions, but through that examination of it, it will give you more clarity, I feel, and make you a better spokesman or spokesperson, for that cause, and a much stronger fighter for that cause also. With that said, I will leave it at that for this video. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video, and hopefully you guys watch more of them. Quick programming note I'll throw at the end of this one. Our full panel show, we will be doing that on Saturday or Friday. I will get back to you guys exactly on that. I apologize, but I just do want to put that heads up that we will be doing that, and we will be doing the show live with Chris and Emmanuel. So please look out for that. I will give you guys some updates, even if it's just like a quick video to hop on and say, hey, this is the time we plan on going live. I will be posting it through Twitter, of course, and I'll try to put it through Instagram or Facebook if you guys follow me through those different platforms. So that said, you guys have a good one.